I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another review. This is a PayPal request for Brock. Thank you so much for that. If anyone's ever interested in either joining my Patreon, which has certain tiers, which based on the tier you can request reviews or so forth, or if you ever want to do it directly via my PayPal, doesn't have to be just a review. It could be a video of pretty much any type. Link for that is down below, both of them, Patreon and PayPal. If not, no worries. But the review for today, Brock wanted was for A Star is Born. And I will be honest, I wasn't sure about this, but I will say I liked it. I never saw the original versions. I know there's more than one. For example, there's the Barbra Streisand, I want to say Chris Christopherson version from, I want to say, the 70s. And there's maybe one or two more before that. Never saw any of them. I knew the gist of the story where here you have a famous country rock singer, here played by Bradley Cooper, who not only stars in the film, but he directs it. And he's battling with alcohol and drug addiction, and he meets this young lady, here played by Lady Gaga, and they fall in love, and then he brings her on the road, and then she finds success while he's going downhill because of his alcohol, drug problems. So it seems like a story that, well, it has been told before, but not just in A Star is Born, the previous versions, but various other motion pictures. I will say though, I liked it. I thought this worked well for a number of reasons. The love story worked well because I thought these two had good chemistry. Lady Gaga, she did fine in the acting front. And of course, you know, she does fine in the singing front as well. Bradley Cooper, I like him as an actor, whether it be in the first Hangover movie, the voice of Rocket Raccoon in the Guardians of the Galaxy films. He was in this film called Limitless, which I enjoyed. He does a really nice job as the country rock star. People like country rock. At the first song was sort of a country mixed with rock. I guess for the most part it's mainly a country singer, but there's a little bit of rock in some of them as well. And he sang fairly well. The songs were well done. The songs were good. It definitely carried the momentum of the movie. Because okay, you're listening to a good song, and it's a slick looking production. You tell that some money was involved. It didn't look like a cheap production. The supporting cast was great. I mean, sadly, these guys were not in the film a lot, but it was cool when they popped in. Sam Elliott, who plays Bradley Cooper's older brother. Love Sam Elliott. He has some nice acting moments here. Some really nice acting moments. Fucking Andrew Dice Clay, who plays Lady Gaga's dad, and he's not doing the Dice Man, he's not doing that, but he's acting. He's playing a character. And it's him, these group of buddies that he's with, and he pops up a couple times. I wish he was in the film more, but I'm a big Andrew Dice Clay fan. I love the stand-up. I fucking love The Adventures of Ford Failing. If you're interested, I have a review of that on the channel. Fucking love Ford Fairlane. So it was cool to see Andrew Dice Clay in a major production, because this film did fairly well at the box office. It got some award recognition. I don't know all the details with that. But, hey, it's deserved, because everybody did very well. Bradley Cooper directing this, I give props to. The idea was also in the cast, Sam Elliott, Andrew Dice Clay. Dave Chappelle shows up, who's Bradley Cooper's buddy. Idea Sally, he's not in the film a lot. He's in maybe 2 scenes. So, yeah, would love to have seen more of him. And that's really my only critique, is I wanted to see more of Andrew Dice Clay, definitely more of Dave Chappelle and Dice, and even more of Sam Elliott. Other than I wish more screen time for those 3, I don't really have much issue, because you have actors on the A game. For example, there's a point where Bradley Cooper finds out that his family farm has been sold by his brother Sam Elliott, and he punches Sam Elliott, and then Sam Elliott gets pissed off and is like, "I told you, but you were fucking drunk. You were fucking loaded." And then you talk about our dad. You shed a tear for that piece of shit that you idolized for no fucking reason. And like, Sam Elliott is getting tears in his eyes. And he's going, "You think I'm going to take care of it while carrying your sorry ass around the world?" Yeah, I wish Sam Elliott was in the film more, but when he was there, he knocked it out of the fucking park. And I did Bradley Cooper, the singing business, he did well, and acting. It's a love story where the two have good chemistry with each other. Cooper and Lady Gaga. I don't know if I want to spoil that. It's a love story. There's one of 2 ways a love story ends. There's the good way and a tragic way. It fits into one of those categories. But I thought it was done well here. And the film itself, it's not a ton of twists and turns. You kind of see where it's going, where again one will rise and then one's career dwindles, and then there's a bit of jealousy, and people doing bad decisions. Bradley Cooper, there's a moment, I believe at the Grammys, where Lady Gaga's character is winning, and then he comes on stage because he's drunk, but then he pisses himself because of being drunk, and that creates more friction. I mean, I don't know how long this review will be, because either A, people have seen it, B, if you haven't seen it, I would suggest giving it a look. And it does have a long running time. I didn't really feel it that much, because again, I was liking the slick production values. I enjoyed the songs that were being sung. I enjoyed the acting performances. I think I was seeing people I like Dave Chappelle show up, or Andrew Dice Clay, or Sam Elliott and stuff. And yeah, I just wish those supporting characters were in the movie more. I mean, did the movie need to be that long? Probably not, but it didn't affect me like other movies with their long running times do. And I was pleasantly surprised. I gotta admit, I was pleasantly surprised how much I liked the picture. And getting more into spoilers, starting now. This is a tragic love story. I'm guessing this is what the other versions of A Star Is Born follow. I'm guessing. I don't know, because I've never seen them. But there's one other critique I have. I guess more a preference I wish would have happened. Her new manager says some shady shit, because the thing at the Grammys happened. He goes into rehab. He's getting better. He comes home. Him and Lady Gaga, they share some nice moments together. And then without her knowing, the manager comes in and treats Bradley Cooper like shit, going, you know, you almost single-handedly derailed her career. And this is like right after he gets out of rehab. And he was already feeling the dumps, and he's trying. And so he asks, at this point, his wife, and really she's canceling her dates because she wants to take care of him. But then she's like, oh yeah, something came up. So because of the asshole manager, Bradley Cooper knows she's lying, but he doesn't say anything about it. And he, when she's out singing, this, I forget, it was like a banquet or so, I forget. He's at home and he commits suicide. Hangs himself. And the way that was directed, I did not think it was over dramatic. We don't see the event, but we get the idea. We see her at home after, of course, things have happened, and you know, she's getting pissed and punching the wall. Sam Elliott, he does a really good job. And that's the thing, it's a tragic ending, but I've said before, if it's done well, it's done well. And this was done well. Would I prefer? Yeah, Bradley Cooper does better, and yeah, sure, because people not believe I'm that type of guy, but it was done well. I just wish that manager got his comeuppance somehow, some way, because she never found out that the manager did this. And then that manager gets off scot-free, and that pisses me off. So I have this one other thing that I complain about. I wish that manager was, like, if somehow Sam Elliott found out and he just beat the fuck out of that manager, pipsqueak, and threw his ass in the fucking basketball hoop and kicked him in the nuts to the point that the nuts get lodged in the guy's fucking nostrils. Ooh, that would have been nice. But again, no one else knew except Bradley Cooper, and he didn't say anything. Of course, you know, sadly. But even like if he wrote a letter and then that came up and then she got pissed at the manager and fired him, and then Sam Elliott found out, and he, you know, I wish that was in there somewhere. I wish. So again, other than that, and just loving Sam Elliott, that I wanted to see a lot more of him. Wish Dave Chappelle was in it than just the 2 or so scenes, but he's good when he's there. Definitely a fairly serious role. Andrew Dice Clay, great to see him. Wish he was in the film more. But yeah, great soundtrack, slick productions, really solid acting, good chemistry between the 2 leads. I just see why this got some attention. I can understand it. So I was pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised. So thanks for watching. Take care. And we will see you in the next video. And again, if you ever want to request anything, you can either be part of my Patreon, or you could do it directly to my PayPal. Links to them are down in the info box. Thank you. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.